Focus on fighting the right Goliath. Focus on fighting the right Goliath. There was times when I was opening Dreamshine when, they threatened me all the way up to the state level of the government to try to shut me down. And you better believe it, I fought them. Because that was about all of our clients we were serving. That was about all the lives that were online. And if I allowed that to happen, we never would have made it. So I fought that Goliath. I fought it and I fought it. I went up against the odds. And here we are 13 years later, serving over 55 individuals at Dreamshine. The best. Dreamshine is the best program of its kind in the world. And now we're doing this entire new expansion with our Imagination Center. We got the Confidence Room, the Job Skills Building, the Waterfall, the Multisensory Room. It's continuing to grow in so many levels. And that's a whole other issue of battling for the loans behind the scenes and what we have to go through, the B side. It gets hard. There's no perfect way to do it. But what I'm telling you is when you see me here speaking and you see me on the show or you hire me, you see me at an event, to understand that I'm going through different struggles like all of you are. We just have to learn, and at times we're going to be doing wrong. We have to have someone to call us out. And also, you have to be willing to listen to them even when it's not what you want to hear. I wanted to hear, oh no, do this and this is going to happen and that's going to work so well and and it's like, no. And then I'm thinking I'm going to be losing all this time. And what if this time they got it right? And I really stepped back and thought about it. And I'm like, no. I'm allowing myself to be in like this abusive cycle, and I'm gonna cut these people out of my life. And I'm telling you, you might think they got a little short-term win, right? They may think that, but it's a marathon. The tortoise and the hare, we know it. The tortoise always wins the race every time you read the book, and that's been the story of my life. So this person, watch him 5 years from now. I won't say your name, you're lucky I won't. But if you keep doing this to other people, I will. If I need to, absolutely I will. Because I fight for the underdog. I know what it's like to be the underdog. So watch out, I will call you out if I need to. But what I've learned more so, you don't usually need to do that. What I've learned is watch where you go in 5 years as you continue to cut them out, and watch as you continue to grow, and you don't focus on fighting. You see, the enemy, the devil, knows that you're doing huge things, or else he wouldn't be putting these little obstacles, these fights, these things here, and he wants to take your focus and scatter it. See, laser focus like a magnifying glass. It's when it's like, boom, you're so focused that you can achieve anything. And he wants that to be scattered, and he wants you to be wasting your energy on this fight. I could be going into this and winning this little battle here, right? And I could win that, and meanwhile, I win that, and all the energy I could be exhausting on this is not even going towards the real fight that I need to be fighting, which is taking my company to a whole new level. The show, this podcast, can you believe it? All of you, thank God, now that we have the radio show, the internet radio show, the podcast on iTunes, this video show in studio has taken off so much that we have official sponsors that we're booking up, even to the point of wait lists. Guests coming in from all over the world. I can't wait to see where this is going to go. Millions and millions and millions of you listening, watching, contributing, and my company Dreamshine growing the leadership. And I realized all those courses I had worked on, I have all those. The book, I own that. I have that. It's in my head. I've lived it. And I realized what a blessing in disguise. Had that all come through and got finished, I would have been in contract with this person who still owes me a lot of money in the short term, but I would have been in contract with this person. Say it did start doing good and having this happening, and God helps you because this person is a slime ball. And God's like, help me realize that and help have the right person in my life. And I have to be open to listen to it, to what I didn't want to hear, but what I needed to hear. And that's what I want to ask all of you today is, number one, don't quit because you don't have the perfect business plan. It doesn't exist. Keep going and learn along the way. You'll get messy, you'll get beat up, you'll get scarred. And your scars, you wear those as badges of honor because that means you have experience. That's how you get it. And then the other one is, if there's these people in your life that aren't helping elevate you to that next level, that are sucking the energy out of you, that are forcing you, not forcing you, they're pulling you to fight the wrong fight. I need you to get someone in your life and challenge them to tell you what you need to hear and be able to listen to it and have the courage to cut them off. To cut them off, to let it go so you can move forward towards that next dream in your life and fight that right Goliath that you need to fight so you can cut his head off. That's why I have this right here. This, if you haven't noticed in the background, this is the actual sword from the movie 300. They use this on the actual set. And the reason I have this here is this resembles what they did, the Spartans, the 300 of them, it says, went after the Persians, who had like millions of soldiers. And they were just dominating as tyrants, taking over the world, literally, enslaving the women, the children, and they would come to a town and say, we're either going to kill you or we're going to take your women and children as slaves. But the 300 stood up, the Spartans. That's right. They stood up when it was time to fight that right fight. That was the Goliath that they went after. And I'm drawing a blank on the main guy's name, which is a shame. You know, I suck with names. But the main guy, it's a shame. I'll put it in the show notes. He is what I call a true hero. He went up against it pretty much knowing he was going to die. But he was the one, by him doing that and going up against it and showing how much they could do and plow through this army. What these 300 did was then started to inspire other nations to join the fight. And through that, they came together and united, and they ended up changing the course of history and defeating the Persians. Even though he died as a leader. He died with all his warriors encircled around him, willing to die with him. Because he was fighting the right fight. He was the underdog like you. The odds are against you. It can be impossible. But this is proof right here that one person, yeah, there's a B-side to it, but look, that one person can literally change the course of history. And that one person is you. So never settle, never give up, and keep elevating beyond.